Welcome to the Daily Devo. My name is Diana. Today we are talking about the love of Jesus being an example. We are all in various kinds of relationships. We have people we interact with in our everyday life. And at times, these relationships become stressful, don't they? Well, listen to today's verse. It's from John chapter 13, starting in verse 34. And it says this, Jesus says, "A new commandment I give you, love one another. As I, Jesus, have loved you, so you must love one another." Jesus was talking to his followers during his last Passover supper with them. Culturally, at that time and place in history, the person with lowest status in the room would wash the feet of all of the guests for the meal as they arrive. Well, at this particular dinner, Jesus, who was their rabbi, their teacher, their leader, and as we know, the Messiah, he was the person of highest status in the room. Yet it was Jesus who got up and washed the feet of each guest. You see, as he was washing their feet, he said, "That new commandment I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another." What a moment and what an example. The love of Jesus is our example. As followers of Jesus, we learn what love is from Jesus in God's word. And in today's verse, we see that love involves humility and service. Elsewhere in God's word, we learn that love involves telling the truth. It involves wisdom, generosity, honoring the other's choice, and a lot more. But let's stay focused on today's verse. What might a generosity of service that honors God look like in your relationships today? There are many different ways this could play out. Maybe spend a few moments in prayer talking with God, asking him, what would loving others like him look like for you today? What would a humility of service look like for you today? He might invite you to pray for them, like he says in Matthew 5:44. He might invite you to serve them practically, like 1 John 3:18 says. He might even invite you to bring a wise third person into your current discussion or disagreement, like Matthew 18:15 through 17 says, just to name a few. "A new commandment I give you," Jesus said. "Love one another as I have loved you. So you must love one another." Let's ponder these things. We'll see you next time.